Hello, everyone. Welcome to my show, My Abu Dhabi. This is your host, Muhammad Hamdani. Today, we have one of the very special guests, Mr. Philip Davy, which is he has been for last 4 years in the UAE, and today we are having some obviously the discussions about the real estate industries and especially why to invest in Abu Dhabi and how do you find Abu Dhabi. So, welcome, Mr. Philip Davy, and welcome to my show.
Thank you very much, Mr. Hamdani.
You're welcome, sir.
Nice meeting you today.
Pleasure's mine, sir. So, Mr. Philip, how do you find Abu Dhabi city as your experience?
Thank you very much, Mr. Hamdani. It's a great experience. Actually, I've been in Dubai for some couple of time. That is 4 years. I just recently moved to Abu Dhabi in 6 months. It's a great opportunity to be. They are lovely people, wonderful people, and it's a very nice place to be.
Right, wonderful, wonderful. So, how do you find to living for last 6 months in Abu Dhabi, and how do you see the structure of Abu Dhabi? How do you find the place of one of the safest city in the world for last 10 years? So, how do you find in yourself, and what you can advise to the upcoming the other countries, the people who wants to move in Abu Dhabi?
That's great. In fact, Abu Dhabi has been a very great place. In fact, I have traveled across the world in UK and in Portugal, but Abu Dhabi has been one of the best and the safest place I can recommend for everybody.
Wonderful, wonderful.
There are structures of the buildings. They have wonderful and amazing buildings. They have good roads and they have excellent infrastructures. So I can highly recommend for everyone who want to come and stay here.
Right, very good. Well, in entirely. How do you see the UAE is come up for last almost more than 2 decades, like in Dubai, if you see the development, and how do you find yourself in if you see in Abu Dhabi the structures of the each kind of the islands, and when you talk about Saadiyat Island, when you said the Raha Beach, Al Reem Island, Yas Island, so I believe do you have any giving any advice to upcoming people that who wants to buy a property in Abu Dhabi? How do you see in yourself?
That's excellent. To be honest with you, I never knew until I moved to Abu Dhabi.
Okay.
I was thinking that Dubai was the best, but little did I know that Abu Dhabi is one of the best places to be. They have structures, their buildings. There's no too much traffic. Unlike Dubai, where the people are so choked together, a lot of traffic and too much people together, here in Abu Dhabi is different. The place is quiet to live, and you can sleep and have your sound mind because the place is so peaceful. So to be honest with you, I will highly want to invest in Abu Dhabi. That is the main reason why I came to this show, because I want to know much about some of the properties we have, the return on investment, and everything, so that this will also motivate me. I will bring some of my friends also to come and invest.
Wonderful, wonderful. It's a very good experience, and I believe that's one of the best recommendation. And this message has to be a very positive message to deliver to international market, to those people are planning to live in the place where the place is in one of the central place in the world where you will are in one side in Asia into the Europe place. So I believe the best part, what I understand and been for last my 2 years, the 2 decades of experience to living in Abu Dhabi and to working in real estate industries, which really makes me a wonderful opportunity, which is so I personally see that the international market, which is right now the people wants it to move in the UAE, one of the safest city, and obviously the place where you have a wonderful amenities, communities, the place of kind of the safest city in the world, especially in Abu Dhabi, which is the capital, and I believe that is the structure which has been designed each different natures. When you see the different islands and the different natures, if you go in like in Yas Island, you will have different natures. When you see the Saadiyat Island, you have different nature. Al Reem Island and Raha Beach, and plus more in future, there is a lot of islands are coming up. The best part, what I understand, and to deliver that message to international market, the people who wants to move in Abu Dhabi and the UAE, it has a wonderful high ending living that in especially in Abu Dhabi. So, well, and in a part of the your experience in back home, your country, and obviously in Ghana, and how do you find to living? Are you missing your country?
Yeah, that's wonderful. I have been in my country for a couple of years. I was born there in the Republic of Ghana. The only thing I'm mixing is the food.
Oh,
Looking at how the infrastructure is designed here is amazing. I feel like, heaven on earth, to be
okay.
honest with you. So, as I was telling you, I've also heard and I've read about you, Mr. Muhammad Hamdani,
Thank you.
before I came here, that you are a great person in terms of the real estate. So that is why I came to this show. I want to find out from you, how can you help me to be able to invest in Abu Dhabi?
Well, it's let me give you the answer with the regards to the food, and I think Abu Dhabi, in especially in the UAE, you will have all type of the best restaurant that you will have, and all type of the cultures we have. We have more than 165 or 170, more than that. We have nationalities, so you will able to get all type of the food that you will have. This is the reason I call my Abu Dhabi, that whatever I miss my country, so meaning in the sense the second home is my Abu Dhabi. So my Abu Dhabi is my second home, which is I have everything what I want, even all over the world. Well, the best part to invest in Abu Dhabi, you need to understand the structures and the mindset which has been created. It's a very friendly business here. It's a very convenience, and the best part that you're gonna know that it's like on your fingertips. Everything that you imagine it, so it comes like very very convenient. It's unbelievable. So this is the best part, that when you're starting any business, when you are looking into any investment and any industry that you will be selecting it, so you will be getting a very convenient the process, especially in Abu Dhabi and the UAE. So the best part that you need to invest Abu Dhabi, they all different islands. When you talk about the all different island, like a Saadiyat Island, it's a district culture. When you talk about Yas Island, it's one of the entertainment islands. When you talk about the Al Reem Island, it's a socialized island. So Raha Beach is one of the best place where people call it very peace living perception and more convenience for the different peoples. So, and every islands has a different criteria, so which is you should have to understand the market valuation, that you need to see the structures of the property, that you need to to have to see that. The second part is you need to understand a very important the community. I'm sorry. Sorry. So we have a different part of the structures that you have to see it. So obviously it's not about that where you investing it. You need to say that how you're going to invest. This is a basic thing that you need to understand. Depends on accordingly that you are looking into the budget that you having it, and what are you looking for at least for 10 years, the plan that you need to make it. Are you going to settle for your family? So you need to see with not just investment perceptions, because people who ever have been starting a journey to living in UAE, and especially in my Abu Dhabi, so people love to stay in it. They don't want to leave the place. So this is a wonderful the place that people are more comfortable, more secure, and it's one of the great idea, and I call it one of the best place in the world.
That's great. Great. There's something that I also want to find out from you, and that is, for now, I'm thinking of investing in two-bedroom apartment. My budget is only 2.5 million dirhams.
Okay.
Which area do you think is best for me, that I can get a good capital appreciation, and when do you think I'll be able to get my return?
Well, see, that's really a good budget that you have, but depends on if you're looking into investment. You should have to understand that are you gonna buying to the off plan, or are you going to buy already projects?
I'm looking for off plan.
Off plan. Okay. So you should have to understand anything that when you're going to invest into the off plans, you should have to understand then how much the cash liquidity that you have with it until the time of the management that you're going to manage your investment, that you're going to do it, because every off-plan structures has a different criteria and different payment plans, and obviously a monthly payment will depend accordingly the developers that you're going to choose the developers, and obviously each developer has a different criteria, and each developer has a different the premium profit is there that. So because if you're looking for 2.5 million, so my advice to you, based on your budget, accordingly, that how much you're going to pay is the down payment, and especially then how are you able to manage the flow of the terms of the payments that you're going to manage. Are you able to manage? Then also, I'm able to advise you based on your the cash liquidity. It's not just in the budget. And accordingly, when you set the 2.5 million if your budget, then obviously it comes different investment also is opportunity there, because I looked at the numbers in investment opportunity. If I see that the liquidity that you have and you're going to invest in a good locations, whether you have a one bedroom apartments or two bedroom apartments, if you talk about in Saadiyat, it's one of the most expensive place. So might we have a difficulty that you will able to get for one bedroom in this budget. The two bedroom is very difficult also that you will be getting. It's not been possibility according to the sector wise when you're going at. So is not the concern that because the liquidity that you're going to invest, so in this liquidity that in how much time you are able to return the profit, because you're coming as an investor perception is not about the apartment, that one bedroom or two bedroom apartments. You need to say that I'm going to invest in this one of the best locations in Abu Dhabi. So I know the time frame that in this time that I'm able to return the profit, because you're going to make the certain liquidity which you're investing in. But there is a certain criteria which you have to understand, that each developer has a criteria up to 20 to 30% that you should have to clear the payment, then you're able to resell the property in offline.
Looking at my budget, I said I have 2.5 million. In 2.5 million, can you help me to advise me on the location? Okay, because I've just been here for six months now. Okay.
Okay.
So you being here for 2 decades, that's 20 years. It means you have the great upper hand on the location and how I can make my investment work for me.
Well, it's a very convenience. We are very friendly and into business friendly, and it's this is what as I mentioned in the beginning, that whenever you come up into the UAE, so it's everything in your fingertips. It's very convenient, and the best part, these services, this is the best. We always see the entire the world that we need to give the best service in the world, and that is all we have the agenda, that everyone who comes like feeling like in a home, feeling like in a secure. This is the main reason we the safest city in the world. The advantage of the investors, they have the best part into the industries in the real estate, people who are investing minimum 2 million dirham to invest into an Abu Dhabi in a UAE, their eligibility to have a golden visa, which is a very best. I believe these services are being considered to the all over the world, when obviously you're considering to a different criteria of different immigrations of different countries. But in here, it's a very simple that when you're investing it, where you looked at a more further in future that you will have a business that you can do your own business, and you can initially start it. Plus you will have the process of the visa convenience that you will have, the benefits that you will have, the family benefits you will have. So accordingly that you have each access to the specific benefit that you're getting it, and accordingly that you're investing into the real estate. So it's a different criteria of the visas and everything, and obviously a business opportunity and a different sectors that you can do it easily.
So the next part is that I've traveled across the world and I've seen that tax has been one of the problems, corporate tax. How can you expatiate this in terms of investment here in Abu Dhabi?
Well, this is the best part in Abu Dhabi, especially the UAE, and they have already have done the research and all over the world. If you see, especially right now, the taxes in all over the world, which is a free property tax in here, absolutely, and cooperative tax is very limited. If you see more than 26 to 30% in different countries.
Really, tax is free here?
Yes, it's tax free, especially property tax is free, and we have a sales tax, which is only the 5%. And when you said the cooperative, which is very convenient for 9% income that you have, the capital tax is zero also. So that the part is a very different strategies. And if you see that the convenience for also the tax wise, if you see the international taxes and in the UAE, which is one of the best place that where you are eligible to make more profit for your business and more into the future as well for the people. Thank you.
Seriously.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you
Mr.
so much.
Muhammad Hamdani, I'm grateful to be on your show, and
Pleasure
this
is
is a
mine.
great opportunity for me to be here, and I'm so much excited to be with you.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
very
Thank you.
much.
Pleasure is mine,
Nice
sir.
speaking
Pleasure
with
is
you.
mine.
All right.